assuaging a craving that I have. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat, and then I'm not gonna be hungry anymore. If I'm horny, I'm gonna have sex, then I'm not horny anymore. It's that simple. To me, that's what it is to me. But I get to most women it's not. So if you can't separate sex from emotions, then yes, by all means, stop having sex with black men. By all means. If you having sex with a mean,
No, I mean, from the way she describes this, it's quite clear that she sees black men as the only way that she can get an arousal. Maybe that's the only type of men she prefers, is attracted to, is sexually attracted to, and feels like other races of men won't do anything for her. So that's why she is saying that she can't quit BBC, basically. She can't stop. Continue.
you're about to fall in love with them, don't have sex with them then. Absolutely, don't have sex with them. But
And she sits here and she's comparing sex to hunger. So, I mean, it's almost like you're acting in an animalistic way. You know what I mean? If you knew that the food you were eating was poisonous, why would you go back to that same food and consume it? Okay? You're not going to.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I think, like I said, I think more her problem is the fact that, well, she thinks so negatively of the only men she's attracted to. And that's where her misery lies, you know. It's kind of a sad case, to be honest.
Be fulfilled. You're always going to be empty or you're going to be sick, okay? Like, come on.
to me, no, sex and love is not interchangeable. And I really think it would behoove black women specifically, because they are being manipulated by black men sexually. I think it would behoove you to stop thinking that sex and emotion is interchangeable.
I think it would behoove you to stop fucking with black males altogether. Okay? You
Yeah, it's pointless at this point. If all she says that her point in being with black men is to have sex, then basically she's always going to be forever alone, and she's going to die alone, as some people say, because she's not looking to any group of men to have a viable relationship with. You see, divested women, we don't see black men as an option, so we go with other options for whatever reason, be it we're not attracted to them, or we, whatever the reason is, you know, many of us are just not attracted to them. But with someone like her, she just seems to have so much of an issue and a vendetta against black men that she's almost saying that basically she's gonna be forever alone. She's gonna die alone because she thinks that black men are never going to be worth a relationship, a long lasting relationship, possibly marriage, you know. So then she basically is cutting all her options off and saying that she's lonely forever. The only thing she can do is have sex. Continue.
you just admitted that black males are sitting here taking advantage of you, hurting you, toe tagging you every 4.8 hours. Then why are you sitting here telling black women that they need to keep fucking with black males?
Because you know for the man it's not.
She's saying that because I think she feels that's the only option she has at this point. And because she does have issues with people who interracially date. This is why she doesn't tell black women to divest, because she doesn't like the idea of being in relationship with white people. She doesn't like white people, remember that. So that's what her issue is. She has an issue with black men with white women. She also has an issue with black women with white men. She just doesn't like white people in general. That's the main catch-all phrase here. Continue.
You know the sex is not interchangeable with feelings for the man. So stop
I don't
thinking
think a lot
about
of
your
women
feelings
actually
and start thinking about his.
do realize that though, Sen. I think a lot of women, and this is why women often have sex with men and oftentimes mediocre sex with men, is because they think it's going to build an emotional bridge. And I think that,
Girl, just because you're having mediocre sex, like, that doesn't speak for the rest of us. Me and
Yeah, I think that honestly, people like this, a lot of the time, black women who have sex with black men, I feel like, especially when they have shown signs of not being happy with them, many of the time, the sex they have might not be that good, therefore, they assume everyone is having bad, sex. Just like, why do you put yourself through that? That's you, but not everyone else is putting themselves through that.
my man have a excellent sex life. But a lot of times these women will sit here, they got burnt over and over again for fucking with the wrong dudes. And instead of learning from that and increasing their standards, they just take a wide brush and just brush it over all men. Like, all men think with their dicks, and all men are unemotional, and all men, you know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, I think that one, though, she says stuff, I think she's dealt with somebody who's down low or something different. Because she has some anger issues there. I don't really care, though. I understand, with me, I am a subscriber of Irene because I support content creators that are conservative regardless of their views on dating. I don't watch them for dating purposes. So I watch the Officer Tatum. I also watch, for example, ABL. I watch Kaylee Fontanilla. I watch a lot of different content creators, and it has nothing to do with what they do in their personal lives or their relationships. It's political only, and it's strictly political. Same thing with Irene. So I wouldn't say I have any issue with her specifically for what she talks about on conservative issues, but yeah, as far as relationship stuff, it's a little different, and I don't agree with her on those issues. Everyone knows that. Continue.
Coming from a damaged mindset, okay? And that type of way of thinking is going to leave you single and alone for a very long time.
that's where a lot of women do get caught up, is
Because it's
they
not.
view sex. I mean, I know that I do, and I know, like you said, most women are going to think that way, that sex is building an emotional bridge, when for men, like I was saying yesterday on my channel, men have sex with their own hands.
So, women have sex with their own hands too. I masturbate all the time. What is your point? Okay?
Yeah, I think that goes down to the idea that female sexuality isn't real to some people, and they just try and act like basically women are just emotional, but they're not really sexual beings, and they disregard women's sexuality,